just stream it. It's fine. We'll only have one camera, so Trevor, you're gonna be controlling the camera.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when Rem says something like, Rem, when we say stuff, we have to be like, and over down bot lane, so that Trevor has like time to pan over bot lane.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
so
Okay, guys.
location first.
Guys, I'm starting the stream. Yellow, everybody. This is Alcatraz swim team with a cast of No Courier Needed versus Mr. Curb, which is Bree and Genchek's team. We played with them a bunch. We've also
what's up? Justin here with Nate and Rem right here.
Yeah.
this is a solid 4K analysis with 2K display and presentation, so don't expect anything good.
Right. And I'm your resident 1K player to dumb everything down for you.
Resident 1K sleeper. Here, there we go. Now we've got
We're going to the draft phase right now. Looks like No Courier Needs is drafting right now and picking the first pick. Mr. Crab picked up Sand King first. Nice, good crab pick for them.
Doesn't surprise me that the bristleback was banned first.
Air Protector Phoenix. Okay, so that's actually a tough support combo to pick up. That's a really good team fight support combo, but they don't really have very many reliable stuns with that combo.
They might be running.
A very reliable stun, and Silencer is nice with lockdown.
They might be running the Phoenix off lane, which in that case they could pick up another P4 or P5 if they decide to run the Treant as a 5. They could pick up a P4.
That's actually a good thing about the Phoenix pick here is that Mr. Crab have no idea if that's a Phoenix offlane or Phoenix position 4, so they have to either play around one or the other and hope that they get the right one.
Same deal with Sand King. Sand King also offers
meta, I think Phoenix
offers this.
Oh, that's very true. And Silencer to a certain extent as well, because that could be a Silencer mid. I know Genchek has been a big fan of Silencer mid lately.
I don't believe Genchek is playing their carry in this game though.
You're right.
Bree is typically on their P4, so Genchek might be a P5. I'm not entirely sure. Looks like they're.
No Courier Needed. Invoker's a versatile hero. Does very well versus Phoenix because of the alacrity if you go an Exort Wex build.
We're seeing this also in the pro meta, where Sand King and Night Stalker are very highly contested heroes. Now, just before the game, I did tip off Malachi to Bree's P4 Clockwork. Bree subbed in for our team, the Dig on 5, so we're seeing the respect band come out there for them.
That was actually Bree's side that banned it out.
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
The team, it's a very effective position 4 right now. Not so effective as it was in the past metas, but it's still incredibly effective. Decide to ban right now. Probably gonna ban another mid laner. It looks like. It looks like they want to force the mid laner to roll. Oh, Troll Warlord ban. That's good against Phoenix.
I'd love to see an anti-mage here come out from Mr. Curb. That would do pretty well against Phoenix. It gets a little shut down by the Treant in lane, especially with the new rework to the root. But once it gets through that, the spell shield just absolutely destroys Phoenix, and he right-clicked pretty hard, pretty quickly. Low bit.
Mr. Crab here might be picking up a sniper at some point in the future. Sniper is great against Phoenix. Lycan, who are very good counters to it. They might also pick up a Drow or some other long-range carry. They've banned out a lot of catch so far. A lot of big catch like that.
Nate, are you gonna be a hype caster or am I gonna be the hype caster?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Because usually there's the hype caster and then there's the chill caster. You feel? Like OD Pixel is paired with like Purge or like Capitalist. I mean, Capitalist is also kind of a hype caster to an extent, but
yeah, we'll see what happens.
I'd love to hear Purge get hyped up one day.
Purge will never get hyped up.
I'd like to hear Purge not talking a monotone voice.
I'm glad they banned the Invoker, so I wouldn't have to go on any like 9-spell, insane 1 breath, 2 minute hype casts. Both sides taking their time.
Yeah, No Courier Needed running a little bit low on the clock here already.
Centaur, so that's gonna be a support Phoenix.
Definitely playing position 4, which is surprising because it means their off lane has a lot of disable, but their safe lane is gonna have very little disable. It's gonna be hard for them to pick up a first blood or something like that, unless they pick up a carry with a stun, like a Wraith King, for example.
I feel like Centaur is just not enough initiation. Is that?
No, Centaur has
Once he gets
charge.
the blink dagger up, that's gonna be.
And they have
I
charge,
think
so
that's gonna
everybody
be a
can
big
catch up.
defining moment in this game. Making sure that Centaur gets his fast blink dagger is going to be really important for this game, because until then, with the support lineup they have very little disable. Whereas Sand King offers a decent amount of disable before he gets blink dagger.
If Mr. Crabs find the initiation on no courier needed, they're going to be in a tough spot because Global Silence coming in shuts down all three of those heroes. Centaur, War Runner, a little less, but Phoenix and Treant just are going to get destroyed.
I think a Sven pickup on no courier needed might be good because he's not so much affected by the silencer.
Yeah, I think any kind of right clicker would be very good for them. I think they are kind of not looking for a Storm Spirit here anymore. Storm Spirit is great against Warlock, great against Sand King because they get in the back line before they get their ults off. But it's pretty bad versus Silencer, and that could be causing them to not pick up Storm Spirit anymore.
I think they're going to be looking for a mobile P1 because they don't want to get too kited by the Warlock pre-BKB. And with the Warlock, enemy teams are pushing early, and the control from Upheaval really shuts down Sven.
Oh, Visage. Oh, Malachi is known for his mid-Visage. This is
yeah, he's a fan of that.
I don't know if he was memeing last time, but he was pretty confident.
What did I tell you, Drow Ranger or Sniper?
Alright, let's call these last couple bans. I bet there's a Slark ban coming out from Mr. Curb.
Slark, really?
Yep. Slark is able to purge off the global if he catches it out in time, and Drow is very susceptible to Lothars early.
I think they need a range core though, because they're Warlock before, because even after BKB, a Warlock ult and Upheaval really slows the fight down for the melee cores. I think they're either looking for a really mobile core, like maybe a PA.
But he's got Pounce to get out of everything.
A really long range, like a sniper.
We see the TA ban. I think the TA ban is good. TA is really strong in the meta right now. They don't have to deal with it.
They deal with it though. They do have a couple DOPs in their team to deal with it.
Yeah.
So actually, TA mid is a very bad matchup for Visage mid, because Visage relies on really big single burst. And with TA refraction, she can dodge all that burst.
And the Luna ban, okay. They've got a lot of time to play with here. They're gonna go with the Timbersaw.
I like the Timbersaw pick here a lot, actually. They don't have very much magic damage right now. Visage actually offers a lot of physical damage, surprisingly, with his familiars.
They don't have.
Timbersaw's gonna provide a good way for them to push and do damage early with the Drow Ranger.
After the Timbersaw gets rooted, they can't really stop him from doing whatever he wants. He gets rooted, he gets stomped. And then what? And then
that's a reliable. I was talking about earlier. The triple support from no courier needed have very little reliable stuns. Even Visage with familiars is really not reliable as a stun.
Monkey King, the P1 Monkey King. Now this was ran against us we ran our team, the Dagon 5, which Genchik is actually a part of. We ran it against a Battle Cup team with the P1 Monkey King, and it did not work out very well for them. We'll see.
Okay, so Malachi is actually playing the offlaner. The typical mid laner is playing Visage. I've seen Malachi play Visage mid before. Maybe Simple has picked up his ways. Hull City, the Salt Champion, playing the Phoenix position 4, and the Pog Champ playing Treant Protector position 5. Genchik's going to be probably playing offlane for that Sand King, it looks like, because the support Silencer and Warlock, played by Bree and Siny, will be a good position 4, position 5 combo.
You think it's going to be a mid Timber?
I think it's going to be a mid-timber. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a mid-timber saw here. I don't know what they're playing. I don't know Snarf's normal position, but I think the timber saw is a good mid-laner for him here. And they do really well versus Visage and timber saw.
Alright, here we go. We'll see whose tower dick is bigger. We make the predictions based on whoever's tower dick is biggest. So quite a close battle, but Yeah. Just
If Simple had any levels, they might have done better.
Okay, let's see what's going on here. Oh, okay, Timbersaw's going off lane then. Definitely going off lane.
both teams playing pretty
Silencer is their
standard.
mid laner. Signy, the Silencer, is going to be their mid laner with the Timbersaw off lane. That's going to be Snarf. This game is HTPG in the Drow Ranger and bot lane. That's going to be really important for the Radiant to get the Drow Ranger up really big, really fast, so they can push down the no courier needed lineup. And over on no courier needed side, we got Simple playing the Visage mid, the classic Visage mid. They both the mid laners, if you notice, have really greedy starts, tangos, and it looks like none of them have queued up a salve yet. So they're really playing for that really greedy start.
Who did you think was?
Volpeezy up top lane.
Oh, we've got a smoke coming out from no courier needed. They're gonna go and invade the top rune. They've got a pretty difficult kill on the Timber. Timber obviously hasn't scaled yet, but we'll see. It might be a little difficult with Sand King there. It's unlikely that they initiate on him. I don't think that they can do it. They might go. I don't think it's gonna work out.
Oh no, this is looking
Oh,
bad.
and it's gonna work out.
Oh, wow,
And
nice.
Timbersaw
Still there, position four.
possibly with the misscale on Whirling Death. Maybe he's looking for it for the mid lane, but he'll be.
Looks like straight away Trigger Protector moving the mid lane. Gonna try to harass the mid lane out, but Sand King's right here.
Ward is spotted out by Mr. Crab. That'll be dewarded soon by Genchek, as he's got a sentry ward on him already. Got an early ward up by no courier needed on the scouting out the top tier 1 for Mr. Crab.
It's gonna be this lane's gonna be tough for Timbersaw. He's killed Whirling Death first, so he has no escape mechanism and no survivability mechanism. For the damage, but this is gonna be a rough lane for Timbersaw not having a reactive armor up first.
My ping sitting at the
Might get it.
buttery smooth 735. It's alright, because we're spectating.
Good old,
Centaur picking up
Speed
level
internet.
2 before Drow in the
Oh.
bot lane.
yeah, definitely. Looks like
Centaur's gonna
was-
spot out the pull and be able to get the XP from that.
Centaur got some XP there. He got a few last hits. Centaur's up to 4 last hits.
We see
But you
Volpeezy.
notice top lane.
Volpeezy's on top of the last hit chart at 7. Out CSing the Drow. Drow
Very
CS
well.
is a little
Oh, there we
difficult.
Oh, top lane.
The Jingu Mastery off. He's got one more hit. He's dead.
Nice.
Hold on, let's
Monkey
see if
King
he's-
might pay for it with his life.
Nope.
Yes.
He's got the healing salve
You
up
can salve through
first.
towers.
He's got also the lifesteal from Jingu Mastery. Yep. Oh, looks like mid lane. Simple just backed off a little bit. Sand King's still sticking around mid lane though, making sure that Silencer has a good game. If you notice that the CS charts already though, since Silencer has 6, Silencer's also actually, because of the Sand King sitting there, Silencer is a little bit down on levels though. That might be important later on.
It'll catch up with this double range scrape, assuming he's able to CS them both.
Safe lane. Looks like they're trying to catch out Centaur. Might not work. Looks like he's
doing
going to
some-
get.
They've got the slow. The Fatal Bonds isn't on anybody else anymore, so he will be able to survive. He's got another 2 minutes before his shrine's up, and he's able to abuse that.
Going very similarly. 6 last hits and 2 last hits. Although Snarf has already fed a kill already, so. In top lane, or Radiant off lane. Genchek is moving up top though.
Whole
Right, trying to go
move
on
into
this
the
guy?
mid lane. I don't believe they can do anything against this Silencer here. They need a little bit more disable to shut him down, because he's pretty tanky, sitting at 650 HP and just flying out his bottle. He is unkillable
The bottom
right
was really
now.
important. And this is one thing that we talked about earlier, is that the dire supports, they have very little lockdown, so it's really hard for them to actually come and gank mid, because they have no reliable stuns until level 6 basically. It's really hard for them to actually come and do anything in this mid lane. So it looks like Silencer's going to reign supreme here for a while.
Monkey King pulling away a little bit more on the CS charts at 18 and 5 compared to Drow's 14
bot
and
lane,
1.
Centaur getting gone on.
Nice, nice.
Can't turn it into a kill. Oh, Sand King dies for it.
Genchek ticks down from the Orb of Venom. Pog Champion will escape with his life. Mid lane, Silencer's getting gone on. He will be able to trade himself for the bird. However, he dies before and does not get to pick up the int.
Sweet, sweet +2 that they needed. Smoot's doing very well in this lane. This Visage mid is surprisingly strong.
That's why he loves playing it, dude, because no one expects the Visage mid.
So one of the big components of the off lane, I find, is keeping the supports in the lane, and Snarf is not able to do that, which is allowing the supports to rotate and make these plays on mid, like we saw with the Phoenix and with bottom with the Treant.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, looking at mid, Sand King getting that stun in. Simple is taking a lot of damage. Very low HP, but the Silencer picks up the kill right at the very end there. +2 intelligence for him, -2 intelligence for the Visage.
Now the Silencer is gonna
being an intelligence hero, that actually
once we give the Drow a couple more levels, she actually goes down. We will we'll start to see the Silencer hit very, very hard, and if he picks up a Shadow Blade, he'll be able to roam on these supports and kill them very easily.
Yeah, and with no reliable lockdown on these supports, it'll be very easy for him to pick them up.
Malachi and Genchek trading a few last hits.
Looks like that Monkey King is still dominating the last hit chart there. 30 last hits, 32 last hits, 5 minutes in, 7 ahead of the Drow. Also, 11 denies ahead of the Drow, and his supports haven't been in lane, so he's definitely out-leveling her as well. That's actually important. Monkey King as a hero used to be a roamer because he used to really not need much gold and just need experience, and he's getting a lot of experience. That's a little bit scary for Radiant side.
Siny gets picked off in the mid lane. Genchek wasn't quite close enough, but we see Visage picking up the Familiars, is able to capitalize right away. Going on down on bot lane.
Malachi dropping a little bit low. Malachi is still going in though. They got the Treant Protector and the Centaur here. Oh, Drow.
Looks like they caught the Drow out.
Gets a little debated.
Oh, yep.
Oh, she will. Nice, but let's see if they can pick up.
Although Centaur will go down.
Just barely ticks. Now the Drow was able to toggle to Strength Treads. I don't know if it would have saved him, but he did have that option.
That's actually rough because the thing about a Drow lineup is that you really want to protect that Drow early on so she gets a good start and they can start pushing towers right away.
Middle lane, Sand King might be in trouble. Yep.
Possible miscommunication. We saw Siny run up the high ground there, and Genchek might have got a little confused. Siny might pay for it here. He might tick. No, he's got his bottle. He's fine.
Fire spirits are going to pick out.
You can always bottle up. It's most likely going to go Shrine. His supports are full.
Bot lane is keeping the Treant Protector busy. Treant Protector is mostly sticking around bot lane, and I'm not even worried about that Monkey King anymore.
Bottom lane, bottom jungle.
Tree's going to go down.
Nice.
Another +2 for the Silencer. He's only setting up. +4 stolen intelligence. Not too much, but stacks over time, which is the big deal.
Yeah, definitely stacks up.
We see Silencer's abusing the backpack null tally drop to get the most out of the shrine. See a lot of the pro players do that when they want to shrine up fully.
100% efficiency right there.
Timbersaw able to do a lot of burst damage on the Monkey King. Oh.
The Jingu Mastery stacks are going to be too much for the Sand King.
Yeah, I think so.
Volpeezy's just going to be able to right click him down. You see him body blocking a little bit with Phoenix coming in.
Trying to pick up this Drow Ranger.
Yeah.
They pick up a Timbersaw top.
Nice.
They actually are able to get 2. They secured
Taking everything.
2 kills with
and a silencer.
And he does tick down.
With the return kill.
Silencer did not get the experience for that though, so he's going to be much lower level in the Visage.
If we switch over to the net worth, we see Monkey King leading at 3.5k net worth with Siny sitting at second, actually ahead of the Visage by good 200.
What's their CS looking like? Is it the CS that's the killing factor there? Yeah, actually, oh, he's only 2 CS ahead, so it's not that much. Whereas the familiars died from the Visage.
So Nate,
Silencer probably picked up a little bit of gold from that.
what's the win condition for no courier needed? I feel like they're high ground. Apart from the
damage, possibly turning that into a kill on Silencer.
For them, I think. Oh yeah, it looks like the Silencer is going down here. That's a lot of damage from the Visage. Oh, will the familiars get the damage in though?
No, they will
They do not
not.
get the damage in.
Unless he sticks around.
apart from the familiar birds, how do they go high ground into this Drow Timbersaw spam? I see their high ground being very difficult.
Bottom lane, Warlock in trouble.
A lot of trouble. They will get
Drow
that
Ranger might pick up the kill on Centaur. Nope, he will get away. Oh no, the Fatal Bonds.
And we see the global living armor coming out from the tree to save Malachi, and they're actually going to be able to turn it around onto this Drow, sorry.
So this is. Oh, looks like Genchek's going in to try to find.
He's not going to be able to punish him. Nope, almost.
No.
Not quite with the prediction. On the top lane.
Snarf dropping really low on the Timbersaw. Retain, but
Yeah, perhaps that was not the tree he was aiming for.
Oh, Sinai mid again, looking very. This mid lane's going very tough with the Silencer. Looks like he might be dead again.
Yep, that's it.
Just barely dropped there from the Soul Assumption.
So we see if Dyer's got
doing a
a.
very good job in this mid lane.
Dyer's got a.
Was behind for a bit, now he's catching up like crazy.
Dyer's got a lot more vision
this
here. They're able to control the map a little bit better with their rotation from their support. So what we thought was going to be a weak disable lineup actually isn't mattering too much because they're able to burst so quickly.
Yeah. Yeah, the Radiant's plan to win here was kind of just get the Drow Ranger big and then push with a strong Sand King and Timbersaw Drow Ranger lineup there with a couple good teamfight ults in the Silencer and the Warlock.
Silencer's going top to harass the Monkey King.
Drow might be in a bit of trouble. They got Stampede up in 1. She's setting up a little far, but looks like she's going to be okay.
Yeah, actually, with that Stampede up, they can either go on the top lane with the...
If they find Sand King in the jungle, he's really screwed.
That's
Yeah.
There it is.
Right away, wow.
Now, one thing
Top lane,
with this Drow lineup, if they're not able to take towers quickly, the Pog Champion,
there goes the Stampede again.
Pog Champion's able to heal them up
Damn.
100%.
Damage, they can't do any kind of safe sieging if they ever get to that point in the game. But with this Drow lineup, you really want to be getting kills early and getting towers early, and they're really not able to do that because they're just so much stronger right now than no courier needed are. And heroes are grouping up there trying to take a fight or something.
We see Monkey King jumping around in the trees.
Phoenix might be getting quite a bit of trouble. 3 heroes
Oh,
going
there's the
on.
stun from the Sand King.
They're gonna make a move with the ult and the overgrowth.
Let's see if they pull it off.
Monkey King is just so tanky.
Silencer doing a lot of damage though. Drow Ranger comes in, they pick up the Monkey King, they don't quite get the Monkey King. Soul Assumption finishing off the Drow Ranger. Genchek in a bit of trouble there. And they'll only lose the Drow Ranger for the Phoenix. Not a good trade for Radiant, but at least they got a kill. Snarf's running very low on mana and still sitting in the front. It's a little bit scary for him. Oh,
There's the Golem drop.
With a big Warlock ult, Soul Assumption kills it. Warlock will drop again. Sand King ult finally going off. Will not quite get Malachi, and looks like Sand King will fall to the Sunray as well.
Everybody's healing up from the
The
sunrise.
only one who lives to tell the tale.
They're chasing him down with a golem. I'm not sure if it's gonna be enough. So all in all, no courier needed come out very, very far ahead of that team fight. Only dropping the Visage, which is a pretty big kill. But he's still got the birds. He's still mobile.
And actually, they didn't use Stampede in that fight. Oh, Malachi picked up the Blink Dagger. He just got that Blink Dagger. Very fast. That's huge for them, actually. The Blink Centaur is a lot of reliable disable they were missing in the early game. That will just snowball the game even more in their favor.
Looks like Monkey King's
They
gonna
still have
be.
3 top. If Silencer goes up too far, they could just reinitiate with that Blink Dagger.
With that Blink Dagger, they can definitely kill that Silencer. Although
The Drow Ranger is there for the assist. Oh, so is Warlock.
No.
This might be a tough kill, but if they can get it and get out.
Warlock doesn't have an ult right now. He's very not a strong hero without that ult.
We haven't seen any smoke plays from either team.
Is that beautiful ward.
We haven't seen any smoke plays. Both teams still have all 3 smokes in their stashes. Silencer is playing a little bit risky up top lane. He has no people behind him. Looks like they're gonna blink on him right now with Centaur. Stun double edge.
Will it be? Yep,
Yeah,
it will be enough.
Yep. Wow, losing in Silencer again is actually huge. Ooh, Volpeezy might be looking for this Warlock kill right here. Warlock did spot him out, but...
Oh, the instant gust from the Drow.
Ranger going down mid. Warlock may be going down as well.
Yeah, they're gonna chase.
The familiar this medallion kills him. Beautiful plays by No Cover Needed. That was a good turn.
Now they should be able to...
Gencheck is still there. Gencheck might try to go for something.
They could turn this into a tower. Centaur there for the counter initiate though. If
They're gonna be pulling heroes.
Oh, Gencheck's ult mid. Global Silence goes out. The Visage is very tanky though. Doesn't die yet.
Especially with living armor over the top.
Get him away. Malachi goes in.
This Visage is an impossible kill.
smoke coming out for No Courier.
Visage has got his Solar Crest finished up now. He is pretty much unkillable unless he gets caught out of position, and he's not within a quick TP blink from the team.
So is Drow Ranger here.
Looking to reinitiate.
They caught the Silencer out though. Monkey King jumps in.
Monkey King's ult not going off.
Sand King's in a little bit of trouble, a lot of trouble actually. The stun goes off on the Warlock. Warlock might be in trouble here.
Warlock is in trouble for sure.
Slow on him.
Oh,
Any bit of slow will kill him.
Not gonna go down though. Not quite yet, anyway. He sticks around.
This
the
game
Blink was just coming off cooldown there.
This game has got very, very, very difficult for the side of the Radiant. They need to
Real game, GG. Oh geez, there comes the GG. Alright, this game was looking very rough for Radiant.
Little bit of
in the early game, they did not win the early game.
Potentially a little bit of salt coming out from Gencheck there. Not liking the Monkey King pick. We're gonna see if we can hop into the lobby. We are 5 minutes behind, so we'll see. Otherwise, we might just cast again from that. Let's see what the lobby situation is. They're all just main menu. I think it's unlikely they might play again.
What's up?
Hey, how's it going?
Yo, we just finished casting.
Nice game.
That was
casting's a lot. That was a strong for casting.
That was rough. Their draft was cancer. Yeah, we casted it. It's on my YouTube.
Oh my God.
The misscale from the Timber early felt like it really cost you guys that right away because he wasn't able to stay in lane and got punished for it heavily.
4.
At least I think it was a misscale.
Are you guys playing again, or are you what's going on with you guys?
Yeah, we're playing it.
Can we hop in the lobby so we can be like live?
Yeah, password's 123.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna join this. Oh, we don't want.
Okay, let's leave actually this one.
Yeah. We need.
I'm gonna create a new channel. I just made a new channel. Just grab that one. So, okay, I'm gonna be on the camera. Oh, that's so much power.
Wait, no, I'm on the camera.
Wait, it says I'm on the camera.
It says I'm on.
I guess we're just all on the camera then.
Oh wait, I'm now not here.
You are now not flagged
as cameraman.
Okay.
I'm the cameraman.
Okay,
now.
yeah, you do the camera.
Alright. What do you think of those fights? Were they who was the caster in those fights?
You were the shoutcaster.
Oh god, that was so bad.
Going up for game number 2. Now
rocking that D5 tag.
What?
Was my shoutcasting painful, or was it like?
It was fine.
Just sort of mediocre.
It was solidly mediocre. It wasn't bad.
Solidly mediocre. That's what I'm going for right here.
Dude, you didn't name our channel. Now we just play 2 random assholes or 3 randandom assholes.
We're connecting
We are
to the
three
game.
random assholes.
There we go. Several attempts to spectating.
Okay, I'm in the game.
Appears
Yeah,
might
I'm in
be
the game.
broken for me. Oh, there we go. Here we go.
Feels bad.
We're able to load in this time.
Although, looks like the draft. Oh, they're picking captains, I guess, or something like that.
Oh no,
Oh,
disconnected.
disconnected? Was there might have been a lobby issue?
Now here, I'm gonna jump in this. Alright. I got kicked out of the thing. There. I'll change
Here we
like,
go.
where the camera is. Just say like, oh, we're top lane, and I'll pan over there.
We're headed back in for round 2.
It looks like
Game 2 resulted in a draw.
Bree. I think Hull City and Bree were the 2 last captains. Looks like Bree picks up the captains again. Let's see who picks it up for no courier needed this time.
I got kicked right away again, but it looks like I should be able to rejoin.
They're having. Oh, okay. They just started the draft phase right here.
All right,
Bristleback ban. I'm gonna bet money on it.
How much money? Oh, there it goes.
and the Night Stalker coming out is my guess. Do you think we're gonna see any respect bans?
Bristleback, though. That last game was just kind of a poor showing by Mr. Crab. I think that was they tried a drought strat, and the drought strat didn't quite work out for them. They lost too many early kills for that drought strat to work.
Yeah, they weren't able to
Bristleback,
capitalize.
although, it's interesting. Bristleback actually has a very low professional and high level pub win rate. Bristleback's win rate's only about like 45% in 5K plus matches.
Yeah, it's because people that good know how to play against him, I think, or like can
Yeah.
exploit every weakness. Whereas
He's surprisingly exploitable.
You see the Sand King ban?
Okay, so it looks like they want to keep it
Sand
this time
King
on
ban
bench.
going out.
The Clockwork ban by no courier needed. That's a pretty good ban by them. Clockwork's very versatile in this meta. Position 4.
And Bree does play it quite a lot. They have been spamming it in their EchoLeague matches, and when Bree subbed for us, we actually employed it and won both of our games, and it had very, very high impact.
Let's see what happens here with the Dire ban number 2.
A
Bristol
CM.
Ooh, CM.
Didn't see that one coming.
I would like to see a Night Stalker pick up here. Night Stalker is very popular, controls the early game. Spirit Breaker does a very, very similar role. He's
That's
been
a good early game controlling hero. Good hero that can pressure all 3 lanes. They can stop split pushing heroes like Anti-Mage, for example. Here we're looking to pick up because they banned the CM, and CM's great at catching out heroes like Anti-Mage or Storm Spirit who can't use their mobility abilities after being rooted. Let's see what no courier needed to pick up.
They did let the Treant through.
They did let the 3 on true, but
Earth Spirit.
Ooh, who's on that?
pretty good. That looks like it's probably going to be a PogChamp, probably because it's position 5 normally.
Yep.
Spirit is quite versatile. He's a strong hero because he's so versatile. He can do so many things. He can be defensive, he can be really offensive, he offers slows and stuns and even silences. He's a surprisingly great hero. He's great against Blink Dagger heroes as well.
Now, if he is able to
suffer a lot against the Earth Spirit.
If he is able to catch out the Spirit Breaker with the quick grip, Spirit Breaker gets silenced, charge stops, all yada yada yada.
Although Spirit Breaker is the tankiest level 1 hero, so first blooding him is very hard for them. Spirit Breaker has nearly 800 HP, a ton of armor, very fast movement speed. He's really hard to kill early game.
Now, no courier needed
the
going
dark
for the
side.
Warlock this time. It didn't quite work out for
What do you think
Mr.
they're-
Krabs.
What do you think their draft is going to be? It looks like they have a good amount of team fight so far. Do you think they're going to continue with this team fight vein or move off into 4 Protect 1, for example? What do you think is going on here?
I think it's unlikely that they play 4 Protect 1. They didn't like it when we played 4 Protect 1 against them. They always play this consistent run at you. We're going to win all of our lanes and capitalize on your mistakes and just just end the game, force you into
Well, with the heal and the damage of Shadow Word, it does a lot of damage and a lot of heal, so it's great at just winning lanes. Although Darkseer coming out from the
now
hero to force out a lane, a really good, solid, versatile hero.
I think a silencer pickup again on Mr. Crabs would be decent. Shuts down the Earth Spirit completely, makes the rock come out late on Warlock. Depending on what other heroes they pick, could really screw them over even harder.
so now
Items that get rid of silence.
Anti-Mage is
that's true.
Anti-Mage is a soft counter to Darkseer. You can kind of leave him alone in the lane. However, I would like to see a troll pickup come out from the side of no courier needed, as the range mode
I definitely agree.
allows him to deal with Ion Shell quite efficiently.
It's the range mode and illusion. Like, for example, anti-mage illusions can destroy your team. Like, your own anti-mage getting the wall of replica can destroy your own team. But a troll illusion really doesn't do a whole lot, because troll has a lot of passives that will help you.
I mean, the passive transfer.
Yeah, but the, like a troll warlord illusion, you're not scared of that. An anti-mage illusion, you're very scared of that.
Yeah, the mana burn
It
kind
does 125% damage.
of wrecks.
That'd feel bad to get infinite stun by a troll warlord illusion.
They
Yeah,
ban
the
out the
Bastion,
life
they can't
stealer.
ban
What? I
They-
don't think good.
They don't want the choo-choo pain train coming in from Spirit Breaker Life Stealer. They've got a
That's
lot of good
point.
vehicles.
They actually two very good vehicles. With Surge too, Surge can make anyone into a good vehicle. They ban out the Underlord, so they don't want.
Underlord also offers very good control for the Spirit Breaker and Darkseer with the Pit of Malice, rooting everybody up.
They might be going for a more mobile set of cores, because the Underlord does really well against mobile cores. So mobile core like a Puck or a Storm Spirit, something like that going on. Because the Silencer last game seemed too immobile. It seemed too static, and it was hard to get away from ganks. It was hard to go gank with that hero.
They should be looking to pick up an offlaner
No
here.
cover need to pick up here.
I think they
That's
might.
one thing this game.
They could go for the Centaur again.
Yeah, go for it.
Earthshaker.
Offlane. That's a very common offlane we've seen.
Offers a lot of
That's all it
stun.
really does is just offer disable.
Now
Actually, a
they're
good amount of damage too.
they're stacking up their Wombo combo here immensely. As soon as they get like a Veil or something, woo! You don't want to fight into that, especially the illusions.
You were totally right on that one.
If you're vacuuming, walling, and getting a couple heroes, all of a sudden you've got 5 heroes and 2-3 illusions. Echo Slam is destroying your team.
You're totally right in the big Wombo combo team right there. That's a lot of team fight right there.
They're gonna probably look to group around 10-15 minutes and just start eating the towers every time Chaotic Offering is up.
Yep. One thing I noticed last time was that Malachi was really good at picking up an early Blink Dagger, and that early Blink Dagger on Earthshaker is the same as the early Blink Dagger on Centaur, in that it's totally devastating. If it comes online early enough, it's so important.
Now they've got
That's really good.
a position 2 Zeus is what it's gonna look like. Zeus does offer a lot of counter push, but I don't think it's gonna matter.
I think they'll run into the same problem.
Yeah.
The problem last time was that the Silencer seemed a little bit too immobile and didn't have enough early game impact. And while Zeus has big early game impact, it's really easy to jump on a Zeus. Like jumping on a Puck or a Storm Spirit or a Quap is hard to do.
Yep.
Jumping on a Zeus and a Silencer is very easy to do.
And you
So
got
they'll have to have a lot of people protecting that Zeus.
you get the nice synergy with Fissure into Rolling Boulder and then instant Geomagnetic Grip, and then Zeus is silenced for a long time, 2.5 seconds all the way up to 4 seconds.
Speed, does nothing. Yep.
This Zeus is gonna have a rough
Looks like
time
Sinai will probably play that one again.
unless he gets babysat by the Spirit Breaker early game. A Legion Commander. Huh. Is this a mid Legion Commander?
I usually like Legion Commander picks, but I don't like this pick. It's good against Zeus. So good against Zeus. Is this
Or
gonna be a mid, do you think, or a jungle?
it
Or
could.
maybe an
It's
offlane?
it's not gonna be a jungle. It could be mid or an offlane. They could also run the Earthshaker, or even if they want to get really weird, a Warlock mid. But I think it might put Team Mr. Krabs on tilt if they run a Warlock mid, as we saw from the
Commander position 1 in a long time. What do you think about Legion Commander position 1 here?
it was run a little while ago in a pro game, Dream League, in a Dream League program. It was extremely underwhelming. It got nothing done. So,
Okay. So that probably won't happen then.
I think it's unlikely that it's P1.
Well, they could try it again.
Yeah, definitely. And I've seen Legion Commander mids be decent mid matchups.
It does
Against
all.
Zeus especially, because you can punish the Zeus.
It does all right against the Darkseer if you're looking just to overwhelming odds. They might run an aggro try with it, or yeah, an aggro try and stick the Legion against the Darkseer solo. That could be an idea. Huh.
Okay, Lone Druid pickup. Lone Druid's actually great against Legion Commander because the Druid can be far enough back that Legion Commander can't duel the main hero.
And if they,
Not the main hero.
how does the interaction work with Savage Roar if someone's dueled? Does Legion Commander just pack up and run, or what's the deal there?
No. The duel cancels everything.
Okay.
It takes priority over everything else. So that's not a great counter to Legion Commander, but it's great because the bear is the one who does most of the damage, not the main hero itself, and the hero itself can be far enough back that it won't get dueled.
Now they will most likely get a Radiance on the Druid, which, if exploited properly, can stop some of these Earthshaker, Legion, Earth Spirit blinks and such. Now they do ban out the Anti-Mage.
Was a great pickup for Dire right here. It was a great pickup for them actually for the Dire because Legion Commander is a great counter. But they're all great counters. So our Lone Druid's like kind of an okay counter. The two main counters in Earth Spirit and Legion Commander were already picked up by the Dire side.
And they didn't need to.
The Outworld Devourer.
They didn't need to ban an Axe either because they already had their offlane picked up.
Yep. I think the Anti-Mage ban was a great ban. I think it would have devastated the Radiant side.
I'd love to see a troll coming out from No Courier Needed. I think that would put the finishing touches on their draft because Legion Commander kind of suffers from attack speed issues early game, and troll ult fixes that lovely. Okie dokie.
That means
support Zeus.
They want to win their lane.
This is a support Zeus.
Looks like the Radiant just want to win their lanes. That Viper is all it's gonna do is win the lane, win the mid game.
No, they're
on that Viper a lot.
But the question is, does it go late enough?
If you look at Dire's lineup doesn't go very late either. Dire's lineup is mostly just a run at you melee lineup.
I mean, Legion Commander has potential. Has potential to go late, I suppose. But
Medusa, okay.
Medusa. Alright, so that's their mid lane.
Right. Four really good fighting heroes versus the 5 heroes by Dire. Medusa probably will just farm most of the game until she gets enough items up.
So Nate, you play the safe lane or the mid lane a lot. Who do you favor in this mid lane? The Medusa with the snake spam, or the Viper and just being a cancer hero?
I think Viper is going to win this mid lane, but then again, it's just like Medusa's like a Shadow Fiend, right? Because you can kill the wave. Enemy mid hero, even if the enemy mid hero will kill you every time.
Yeah.
Because you can be killed so far back. Lane, but Medusa will still get enough out of it to be effective.
I'm interested to see the roam coming out from this Earth Spirit. Now we see the roam is very, very effective when you get up in the pro tier. However, this is a solid 4K average game, I think I would put it at, because both teams are EchoLeague B, Division B, which sits at 3K up to about 4.7K. So we will see if it's able to be as effective. Ping's coming out right away from the Dire.
There we go. Okay. Oh, so Spear Breaker right away going. He has 2 Observer Wards and a bunch of mangoes. Holy crap! Oh, the heroes there. Jeez.
No one's smoking up right away. No, I've got my lovely ping all the way up at 900 today. It's going up even higher than before, and it's not stopping.
Yo, can someone click on a hero so I can like see what's going on there? Because this is painful.
Am I the caster? Because I'm able to drag my stuff around. A lot of pings coming out from Mr. Medusa. Is that Simple's on the Medusa? Now Simple plays a very, very aggressive Shadow Fiend. That
he'll definitely be playing very aggressive mid lane too.
They're making moves on
The thing to
again.
notice about Medusa, that rune probably will not go to the Radiant. Although the Ion Shell's pretty powerful early game, but I don't think he'll be able to contest 3 heroes there.
No, definitely not.
Actually, they're backing up a little bit.
They're gonna run in and steal it and
Yeah,
right click
they're
him a
gonna go
bunch.
for that rune.
There's no way Snarf gets this.
Snarf's playing very risky here. Looks like he might get first blooded yet again. That Wrist Spirit Sun coming through, or slow coming through. Shadow War getting on there, and then the overwhelming odds finally finishing him off. Great play by the Dire there.
3 runes and first blood.
There.
Oh, they're gonna lose the Medusa.
So,
Possibly
Bree getting chased
Bree's
by
gonna
Wrist
pay with
Spirit.
his life.
Both
Yep.
no.
1 and 2 within 30 seconds.
Medusa
Ian
did
there.
use her
Lost
tango.
their offlaner for mid-laner support.
Medusa's out of a tango though for 37 seconds, and against this Viper could pose an issue.
That Viper's playing his lane very well already, playing very aggressive, making sure that Medusa's getting nothing out of this lane.
I'm gonna go look at the last hits.
Yeah, Viper already 3 last hits, Medusa at no CS at all. Viper 5 CS total.
Malachi being charged, he's gonna have a rough lane until some of the supports rotate over, but Spiritbreaker doesn't have any points in Greater Bash, so Charge of Darkness is not gonna do anything. No, they do rotate over the Pog champion to the mid lane.
Yep. They're trying to make sure that Medusa has a good mid lane, make sure the Viper doesn't just take over that lane.
The opposite of
Which Viper can do as a hero.
we saw Mr. Crabs do that last time, sitting the Sand King mid with the silencer.
Viper walking over mid lane as well with 4 mangoes and a TP, and that's it.
Now the difference in this offlane this time is Snarf is just going to be able to Ion Shell the wave, and he's going to get farm no matter what. They are not going to be able to shut down those darks here. Even if they are able to force him out of lane, he's just going to go jungle his 2 safe lane camps, or off lane camps over here, and Ion Shell the wave every time his soul ring is up, which he's already got queued up and ready to go.
Looks like Medusa might be falling down mid here.
Yeah, Medusa might be going down. Yeah, he's going down.
Viper Poison will
No!
finish him off.
Oh, yes.
Last hit by Bree.
The Earth Spirit coming in, though, could make Viper pay for it. Yep.
Still a very good trade for Radiant, though, because the Viper got the experience from that one, and that's very worth it. Very worthwhile.
Yep.
Viper's also... Actually, Viper and Medusa are very similar in CS, so it looks like that Warlock rotating mid was very helpful for that Medusa to get back on track.
Malachi in a bit of a tight spot, but he's able to tango the tree that he planted, and he will be okay. We see Zeus rotating into the mid lane with Invis rune. I don't think he's going to be able to punish. Medusa's got the point up into mana shield, so she just got a lot tankier. We see, yeah, so we do see the Legion Commander going up against the Darks here. We talked about being able to overwhelming odds the wave and kill the Ion Shell.
Medusa most likely goes down mid.
Fury died.
Under 3 heroes. Zeus might pay for it. Zeus is done.
What's it called? The Fatal Bond's doing a lot of work there, actually. The Fatal Bond's doing quite a bit of damage to that Zeus.
We see the Spirit Bear go down for the Lone Druid, which is just about as bad as killing the hero himself. Not quite as bad, but pretty bad. Because now he's gotta find a way to go.
Lone Druid capitalizing on that weakness. Lone Druid getting gone on. But can they turn it around on the Earth Spirit? Yep, getting charged, and just one little love tap. Yep.
Charge goes onto the Spirit, or on the Earth Spirit, or Earthshaker. Will Earthshaker fall here?
He's gonna have enough mana for a lightning bolt. Oh, he misses it. Went for that ground
coming off in
cast.
4? I don't think it's worth it.
He's not gonna go, but they might look to.
Yeah, Earth Spirit might be able to capitalize on this. They're gonna get their bounty rune, unfortunately.
Over mid lane, looks like the Warlock's still sitting there, but Medusa is still having a tough time. She's only a little bit behind in CS though, which is what you want to see. Viper will win this lane, but hopefully not by much on the Medusa side.
The Legion's sitting well atop the net worth, or the last hit chart.
Yep. It's an
Earth
uncontested
Spirit
lane,
ping.
but it's also an uncontested for Radiant side too.
Medusa or Viper getting gone on
Hole
mid.
with a body block.
Blocked by Earth Spirit
Just
with the
barely
kick,
off.
and
Nice.
Medusa gets the kill. Coming back, hopefully, into the game after those deaths. The support's being a higher level than her.
Yeah, Medusa's having a rough game XP wise, but she has a decent number of last hits. Actually, she's almost dead last behind the Spearbreaker's the only one behind her. Spearbreaker
Medusa
charge might be
getting
able to
gone
kill her
on.
when the Viper gets there. Viper slowing her down with the poison attack will be enough to kill her.
A lot of
Bash
trades
coming up.
happening.
Or
Pog
Spirit
Champion's gonna go down as well.
Wow, that's a sad little display.
Jeez.
Now Hole is sitting
This is
top.
a very different story from last game.
This Darkseer is very, very hard to kill because his regen is so high and he's got the Surge. It is unlikely that they'll be able to kill him. Spirit Breaker and Hole do a little dance, walking by each other. Malachi playing super
Leading Commander
aggressive.
getting gone on top. I don't think much is going to come out of it, just a little bit of harass.
The TP from the Earth.
Oh no, but the bash.
17%.
17% chance bash won't be enough though. We'll have to back off as Bree takes quite a few tower hits there. Does get the ward out though, so they can see more aggressive and they play more aggressive in the future.
Legion's
Legion
just
Commander
gonna.
just hit 6, so she's going to start walking around trying to get those kills, I think.
Unlikely. I bet she continues to farm the safe lane, and the supports are gonna rotate to her to kill the Darkseer.
Oh, the Warlock getting gone on mid here. Viper doesn't look like he'll have enough damage for it though. He'll have to back off here.
Legion Commander getting dove on top, and she's going down along with... Oh, but the Spirit Breaker.
He's totally fine.
Oh, no.
Can Hole juke
I
through the
think Earth
trees?
Spirit's gonna live.
Yep.
If you can find the Earth Spirit, he gets.
Oh! Hole's to next level! Well played from him.
So good.
Genjek is looking around, he's got no idea.
Woo!
Whew.
City, quite the player there. Wow, that's the good.
PogChamp.
Bot lane. Actually been completely forced out of lane and forced to go jungle.
June-
Earthshaker is in a ton of work right now.
Yeah, this Earthshaker's really dominating. Hopefully leading to a fast Blink Dagger, because like you said, once he gets that Blink Dagger, the amount of initiation they have is just over the top.
Yeah,
Bring him
he's
into
just starting to
fights.
work on it right now.
Now,
This is
Malachi.
actually different than what we normally see. Normally we see the enchant totem maxed, but this looks like Fisher max build.
Oh,
It's interesting, it's different.
Earth Spirit or Earthshaker probably in trouble with the charge coming out on him. Viper coming up from behind.
The kill, yep, Viper's slow. Malachi's looking in a bit of trouble. He doesn't have Echo Slam up for
17% taking him down.
And the Darkseer might go down as well. If Hole can get a few more right clicks on, he's gonna go deep. He's got to get one more.
Charge, though.
He cannot throw a rock. Oh, okay.
going
Oh,
out.
Viper TP coming in though, might turn it around. Hello.
He might go.
Hole's able to get
He gets
out. Oh, he almost
scary.
Oh, he
ticked.
might die in Fountain, though?
He's not gonna die,
Ooh.
but it got pretty close.
Ooh,
Invis rune
spawning
up top.
If either team gets this, it's great for them.
Genchek's gonna
So
pick it
the
up.
Radiant will pick it up on the Zeus.
Courier coming out with something or other. Simple.
Oh,
Echo
Echo Slam.
Really get the kill.
Ooh.
Spirit Breaker is charging away.
TP's coming in from the Legion Commander.
There's
TP's
no way.
Oh,
First duel win for
Excellent
Legion
duel.
Commander.
efficiency.
10 duel damage.
Now we see Malachi on his Earthshaker, 400 gold up from Snarf on the Darkseer, so he was able to have a much better lane. And similarly, or on the contrary, the Legion Commander had a much better lane. Or, yeah, no, similarly,
He is.
Legion had a much better lane than the Lone Druid, who was actually sitting at 6th. At 7th.
Right now.
7th now.
So
They
high
might take down the bear mid
Oh,
bottom
the
lane.
bear's getting killed. The bear's getting killed in the bot lane.
I don't think it'll go down.
No, it doesn't quite go down. That'd be a big loss for the dark for the.
Now the game is quite back and forth
Having a Zeus.
in terms of net worth, always less than 1k. Both teams are doing alright.
I'm gonna disconnect and reconnect real quick. Someone's really bugging out with this spectating thing.
Why aren't you the cameraman? How's that gonna work?
No, I'm the cameraman.
Oh, Earth Sphere getting on top and just destroyed. Wall of Replica being brought out though for some reason. I don't know if that was worth it on that one. Spirit Breaker charging mid lane. Medusa getting gone on in 3, 2, 1.
They're gonna go with the
Viper
Viper.
being there.
Viper is quite low.
Legion Commander coming in, but a little bit too late. Oh, but with the move speed. No, she's not gonna make it.
We see
Oh,
Legion
notice
Commander
that 3 dire heroes rotating mid.
still only sitting
Has
at
a haste rune. Might be able to do something with that haste rune there.
Legion's still only sitting at 10 dual damage, but we saw her go for her phase boots first, so her blink dagger will be coming online a little later than ideal.
Earthshaker.
Be enough to kick him down?
Yeah.
Definitely be enough to take him down. Although the dire heroes are rotating over, dire heroes just barely getting in. Legion Commander gets duel up, it's looking really bad. Oh,
he-
the cast time of duel just barely missed it. At the same time,
Smoke
They're
coming
gonna
out.
smoke up. They were not under a ward, so the other enemy team's got no idea. There they are. Catch out Bree.
A bit of trouble.
Oh, the roll not long enough.
They needed to stun with Malachi and then hit the roll. Little bit of a communication error. Both tier
Bree has
ones.
all their tier 1s.
Yeah. Mid tower is especially healthy as well.
So the only lane that's really suffered so far for the Radiant was the mid lane because there's had so many supports there all the time. Although Volpezi bot lane looks he's being charged and run it by Spirit Breaker, but there are several heroes around there that will stop that.
Hole deciding no, he does not want to go into that. Or Bree rather.
Four heroes sitting bottom.
They're gonna go on
But it
Volpezi.
looks like they're gonna capitalize on it.
And if they can get this kill, it's really big because his blink dagger is just a little ways away.
Oh, he's
Oh,
200
that-
with the Blink Dagger. Oh, that's a big kill for Radiant. Can they pick up any more though? Oh, looks like Earthshaker's coming in. He has ultimate.
Oh, he gets
that was
bursted.
not the play running in there.
Then check with the Zeus getting the burst in really fast.
Now, Genchik is a
Charge
fan
down.
of this Zeus because when you play it in this role, you get your Aether Lens and you get a couple other items. You don't even need that much, and all of a sudden you're doing a lot of damage.
Nice kick roll.
Whole city with the plays just kicked the Spirit Breaker away and was able to roll away and TP out just fine.
That's the way you gotta do it, because if you try to roll when somebody's on top of you, you just teleport to the other side of them, even if you roll away from them.
Volpezi
That kick was very important.
says, I'm done with this
Oh,
shit.
they scan out the heroes though. Radiant or Dire are able to scan out the gank coming in from mid lane, and it looks like they won't be able to be effective with it.
And who said scans were useless?
Scans are like the best thing. They're super useful.
I don't know
They're very
who did say that.
Oh, the ward
Oh,
was
I
not up
wonder.
Earth Spirit. Earth Spirit does not know they're here yet. He has no idea he's getting ganked. He just
Oh, the reaction time!
Whoa, that was hell of a kick.
Oh, he gets the ultimate off. Let's see if
Hog
they can
Champion's
get
out of mana. Malachi
I
coming
don't
in looking
think
for the
that
Echo Slam.
is gonna be enough.
Won't be. Oh, they might catch the Darkseer there, but it looks like it won't be quite enough.
No blink on the Earth Shakira. Oh,
Ooh,
but Earth
Viper
Shakira
Signy going
might
in.
take
Malachi,
his life.
the TP from.
No, Warlock gets it out in time. Spirit Breaker
Ooh.
charging really deep. Where is he going? Nope, he's done.
Medusa's still getting a good farm though. Medusa hasn't died. She's only. Actually, she's dead 5 times. I guess that's quite a bit. Oh my god.
Actually, quite a lot. Yeah, she's sitting at 4th here on the net worth chart. Just below the Lone Druid, which also had an equally rough lane. We've got Signy
Notice
sitting on
the,
top
the
of
Viper
Volpezi.
caught that Legion Commander.
Yep.
And that worked out by a lot, but now it looks like Viper just barely caught up.
Blink Dagger has come out on Legion Commander, so she can get into those positions a little bit faster. Hopefully racking up the dual damage faster than Viper can, do his thing. Do Viper things.
Now
He's been doing a lot of those this game.
we're not gonna see
Medusa's Medusa's going with the Mask of Madness build. Mask of Madness build is an interesting build. It means you can farm a lot better, but you won't be
mid Earth Spirit, Earth Spirit getting gone on by 3 heroes, just destroyed.
A lot of resources being devoted for that kill though, which is allowing
That's
Simple and Volpizzi to free farm the jungle a little bit.
But with how slow the jungle is, I mean...
Now Earthshaker did have a pretty good lane, but he's slowly fallen down the net worth charts, and we're seeing that with his Blink Dagger pickup not being quite as quick as he was with the Centaur.
Oh, Legion Commander is there to help with the kill though.
They're gonna drop the Echo.
Nice.
Yep.
Oh, and they're gonna get Lone Druid too if it's not too fast.
He has not yet scaled
Legion
Savage
Commander's a
Roar.
fast hero. Oh, and the Immolation getting the kill.
The Golems. The Viper's behind though. Viper with Viper Strike doing a lot of work. And the Darkseer doing a lot of work.
Viper cleaning up.
The only hero left. Or the Earthsphere is the only hero left for the Dagger.
The Viper gonna take down that Golem too. That's worth gold right there.
100
That's
gold
unfortunate.
right there.
Didn't get to use it at all. It did get the kill though. Did get 1 kill. I don't remember on who it was, but.
Spearbreaker charging in on the on Volpizzi there. That ward's doing a lot of work for them. They're able to see so many rotations coming in. Oh, that Spearbreaker might have been a bad charge. As 4 dire heroes just show up and the duel might come out from Volpizzi.
He's out of mana. Yep. Couple more, 4 more mana. They're gonna try to kite him in here. Oh, whole city with a possibly a misplay. Yeah, there we go.
34 dual damage in that Legion Commander. He's having a decent start.
We'll see a Blade Mail come out from him next. So if he's able to, I mean,
Good item choice.
you never want to duel a Viper. Dueling a Vipers was a bad idea, but other than that, I'm not sure. Usually you get it against.
It's not great in the duel lanes, or in the duels, but it's great versus. That's what you pick it up for, is that Zeus, because that Zeus does a shit ton of burst damage, but he's very low HP. So one W from the Zeus, 1 Thunderbolt will do pretty much half of Zeus's health right now.
There's a lot of chaos damage coming out from the Darkseer as well, with Ion Shells running around on people. So Darkseer will take a lot from that. A lot of uncontrollable damage. We'll see Simple doing an Ancient Stack here, or at least try to.
Ooh, another duel from the Legion Commander right here on the Lone Druid. Looks like Lone Druid will fall again.
He's able to pick it
Legion
up.
Picking up 14 more duel damage. Although Simple might be in trouble here, spotted out by the Zeus, but it looks like we'll be able to back up in time.
Unable to take that Ancient Camp.
Warlock's coming in behind.
Now, Mr. Crabs, they don't have any ways to take it themselves efficiently until this Lone Druid gets his Radiance, but he is very, very, very far away, looking to just start it.
That's one thing, that the Lone Druid has had a pretty rough game so far. He's not doing very high in the net worth chart. He has a decent number of deaths. His bear has died a lot of times. And the Medusa picked up the Mask of Madness. The Mask of Madness is great for farming. As long as they can make space for the Medusa will have a great time with that Mask of Madness.
It looks like Mr. Krabs is going to be trying to pressure all these towers because the Legion Commander is getting a little bit too big and she is becoming a threat on the pickoff. So if they're able to stay grouped as 5, they're able to punish the duels or make duels less opportune for her.
So they do spot up the Earth Spirit though, or the Earthshaker though. The Earthshaker might get killed here. You get the Fisher off in time to kill the or to stop the Spearbreaker charge, and looks like we'll be able to TP away.
Oh!
Flash comes through.
I think he would have been fine if he just kept running. I think he would have been okay. He might still be okay.
Make it out. Earth Spirit comes in. Oh, he just barely gets. But the Earth Spirit, oh, does a lot of damage. Legion Commander's there as well. Legion Commander duels. It's the Spearbreaker kill.
Oh, and they got a 4-man. 4-man Fatal Bonds.
That is a big turn for Dire, losing the Radiant, losing all but the Zeus, maybe even the Zeus with that blink on Volpizzi, but he doesn't have a duel yet.
He's being chased down. They don't have great ways to kite the Zeus right now. He should be okay to just run away. Maybe not though.
Dagger on Legion Commander in 3 seconds though. Here it goes, and
yep.
Yeah, the entire Radiant team dead. These fights in these games are a lot more chaotic than the last game's fights.
We had a 300 gold swing go back towards the side of the Dire.
3,000
Three-
is
Yep.
the number there.
5,000 XP change. And they were just able to get off all their spells because Radiant took the fight so far under that tier 2, going in after the Earthshaker. They weren't quite able to punish it.
Let's see if the top lane they can pick up that Earth Spirit there. It'd be a big pick for them right now after that big lost team fight. Zeus does a lot of damage right now, and they just barely pick it off with the Earth Spirit or the Spirit Breaker ult. Jeez.
And they
do spot out the Darkseer though. Darkseer's not in a great position right now.
They're TPing the Legion in. Legion's gonna look for another duel, and she's gonna get it. And they're gonna get the Spirit Breaker as well.
Yet again. Medusa all comes out. Viper is not turned to stone, but he is slowed up. Warlock might go down first, but the Viper is stunned up by the Earthshaker.
Again, they're fighting in these terrible spots. You can't fight under Shrine 7.0. Pog Champion able to survive through that one.
I also able to survive that very low HP.
Simple's finally able to do this ancient stack with the help of Volpezi. And he's actually going for the a Lincoln Sphere. He doesn't want to get Zeus ulted, I guess? I don't know.
He doesn't block Zeus ult. Charge.
Or charge.
And Viper Strike.
Charge and Viper Strike, yeah.
Viper Strike too.
Or a Thunderbolt is what I was thinking. Or Lightning Bolt, rather. That's what I was thinking of.
Some passive farming from both teams now. I think Radiant has realized they need to back off and farm a little bit first.
Now they have got the Midas on the bear, so they've certainly got decent late game. Should they choose to go that route, if they want to relax a little bit.
Yeah, but Lone Druid isn't the best late game hero. Lone Druid, you would kind of want to get a couple items up, then group up and push with that Demolish. Demolish is really strong in the mid game.
We've got this interesting
Figured,
split
click on.
where we've got
I can't actually click on the enemy.
We've got Volpezi and Simple sitting on top of the net worth chart, and then we've got 4 Radiant heroes all stacked in positions 3, 4, 5, and 6.
You want to see that big split between the supports and the carries, because it means the carries are getting a lot, and the supports are helping make space for those carries. As it stands now, it looks like the Zeus might be a little bit too greedy, because the Zeus is actually rivaling the Viper and the Lone Druid in net worth, and if a little bit of that Zeus net worth went to the Viper or Lone Druid, they might be having a much better game.
Yeah.
God, Zeus has already picked up Aether Lens and a point booster. Closing in on the Ags. Actually has most of the Ags.
Both teams looking to just farm up their jungle. Done their little skirmishes for a while. We're looking for the Lincoln Sphere on the Medusa, which is coming out in 200 gold.
Yep.
The next item for Legion Commander, well, he just picked up a Skull Basher, so it might be a Deso. It's kind of hard to tell. He doesn't have anything queued up. AC could also be good because there's a lot of physical damage between the Lone Druid.
Might go beat this game as well. BKB is pretty strong against Radiant team.
Yep.
Is Warlock? I think Warlock's working on Ags. I can't actually click on him to find out, but I think he should be working on Ags.
He's finishing up a Force Staff. Yeah. On the side of the. On the side of the Radiant.
The charge going on. Will be canceled up though. Medusa just picked up Lincoln Sphere, so she won't be charged anymore. Over here in the Zeus, sitting down bot. They weren't able to pick him up and find him. They were looking for him though. They might just push bot. Looks like they give out the command to push bot. Seems like Radiant might think they're in their jungle.
They're gonna be able to.
But it turns out all the dark heroes are there.
Game sense from the Druid is just a little too good. He's able to anticipate the wraparound from Holt.
Look, all the Radiant heroes have TP'd down bot with all the Dire heroes. And again, you can see the farming. Over here, looks like the Earth Spirit will be brought down by the Viper, slowed up. Oh, he was able to boulder away.
4 staff coming out from Viper.
A little bit low, but it's blink dagger in 1 second. The Earthshaker is not in a very good position right now, being charged up. Looks like he will fall and not be able to get his ult off in this fight. Dire just need to leave and get away.
A good recovery from Radiant, as it looked like the game was sort of slipping away from them for a little while.
Had fights there in the mid game.
All the
the entire time the Medusa's been farming.
Yeah.
Medusa's been alone farming, top of the network chart right now. Has a Lincoln Sphere, has a Scotty queued up. Already has a good amount of that Scotty as well. But Dire looks like they're grouping, or Radiant looks like they're grouping and pushing that bot tower, trying to get that tier 2 down.
The demolish from the bear and the attack speed of Viper should drop this tower pretty quick. The 17% bash. He gets 4 staffed out, he's saved.
Looks like they'll bring it down. Zeus is brought down, but BG been right there with his life. Oh, the big ult from both Medusa and Warlock. Viper is still alive, but we're brought down really shortly with the upheaval. Darkseer getting stunned up by the Fisher. Looks like Darkseer's in a lot of trouble right now. Mystic Snake coming through.
Now, was Volpizzi able to win that duel?
Yes, Volpizzi did win that duel. Got the duel damage from the Zeus.
Because
90 duel damage right now.
during that duel, Blade Mail was off. He did not toggle the Blade Mail on for that fight.
3,000 down the drain. Poor guy. That was a strong fight from Radiant though. They got all their key ultimates off on 4 or 5 heroes.
Again, they're
way too good for that fight.
they're trying to force an issue where they're not quite strong enough to push that. They just gotta wait for creeps.
Like they'll really push this bot tower very hard.
And that's gonna be
get a little bit out of control. That 90 dual damage really looking really strong on her. The Skull Basher is really nice for pickoffs as well. Means that she can deal with Viper a lot easier.
now Legion Commander is looking to finish Abyssal.
And doesn't quite get the duel off. He's looking for the Viper. Doesn't get the Blade Mail off though. The Blade Mail is really critical for damage.
Almost dies himself. He does die himself.
There's the Echo Slam with 1 hero. Earth Spirit ult is coming through.
Simple finally shows up for a fight.
Actually stuns the hero. Oh, he does get the Savage Roar off. He's barely able to get away.
That mechanism
Big
aura,
Radiant there.
4 HP per second, saved him.
Any ultimates. Warlock ult, which is what they needed to win that fight. They didn't quite have it.
Now it would have been
Got very lucky though.
it would have been interesting to see if the fight would have gone differently if the Viper had died right at the beginning by blowing himself up on a Blade Mail. Because
Yeah, that's
then
definitely true. I think the Legion Commander not popping Blade Mail was very critically bad for him.
Then Legion Commander's alive, gets off another overwhelming odds when all of the enemies are grouped. Then able to right click a couple more people, and I think the fight goes very differently. Maybe even GG. They just push straight up from there. But Symbol back to farming, stacking camps, all the good stuff.
Good stack right there, nice.
Not
Simple actually is doing very well this game.
after such a rough start. Nice to see him recover like that.
Yeah.
DD gonna be picked up.
4-man fights Dire great. Oh, Radiant were able to scan out the Dire. They're looking for pickoffs here, it looks like, but the Observer Ward from Dire will spot them out, make sure they can't get any kills there. Might be looking for Roche up next. They ping it out.
Radiance finally picked up on the bear. Very, very late Radiance. But we'll see that split pushing out bottom. He'll be able to recall that in, and he does not have a resummon. So if they do want to fight, he's got to be careful with that bear's HP pool.
Looks like the Radiant are going to push out mid-tower, maybe go for Roche after this. I don't think Dire can defend this. They don't have Echo Slam up yet.
They're just going to safe siege with the DD on the Viper. They've got a lot of ways to get him out.
Echo Slam up in 5 seconds, actually. They're going to fight this. Looks like the duel goes out on the Zeus. The big Warlock all drop, but it won't be quite enough. Fatal Bond's doing a lot of work, but Zeus also doing a lot of work as well. Musa in the back line's getting the ultimate off. Oh,
Fatal Bond's on 2.
Darkseer dropping very low. Zeus looks like he's the last one alive, just barely getting there off.
That was a buyback on the
We'll get the Lincoln Spear pop.
buyback on the Spirit Breaker, but might be a little early for that, as it's not going to accomplish anything.
Was that Zeus Ags?
Yep.
What was it? Nimbus Cloud was very important in that fight. There goes Nimbus Cloud again, doing a lot of work. Actually end up killing that Warlock. Big turn for Radiant there. Making a Spirit Breaker buyback at least a little bit worth it. Nimbus Cloud did so much damage that fight. It did ridiculous amount of damage that fight. That Zeus, just killing that Warlock did 1,000 damage without even being there. That was crazy.
But we still see Simple keeps on farming. He hasn't died very much since the early game. Actually, he hasn't died since the early game. He's gonna be very happy with his farm.
The fact that Simple can die in that fight was big. He's gonna go pick up his Scotty right now. Looks like he has enough gold for it. Yep, he just picked it up.
Now this
No buyback on her, but I don't think it's super important.
this Dusa is sitting at only at 2,000 HP, but her effective HP with the mana shield is ridiculous. It's gonna be very hard to bring down, and they don't have any way to drop her mana pool. They don't have anybody, no natural diffusal carriers.
Yep.
No way to drop the mana.
Rejuvenator has had that Invis rune for a while. Might continue to try to look for a pickoff here. I think he's playing very scared.
Scouting Zeus ult. He's gonna find Malachi.
Actually, the Malachi will drop again. First Shaker dying yet again.
They're gonna try to find him with
First
Hull.
rolling in though. Might try to find them. Rejuvenator still has Blink Duel.
Are able to disengage.
Not quite fast enough on the Blink. It's only on the Warlock there. Warlock ends up canceling that smoke.
Hull's keeping the lanes very, very shut, or not Hull, Lone Druid with the Radiance on the Bear. Just doesn't care.
Bear can't return after that. Oh, he's just gonna Savage Roar and return after that.
Oh, I think we see him farm another creep camp. No? Is he gonna go farm the wave?
Just chilling there with the Radiant, doing all the creeps. So him and Lone Druid will meet back up, so Lone Druid won't be so much more alone anymore.
Lone Druid Volpizzi has finished up his Abyssal Blade. So we see a lot of lockdown coming from that. Is able to get a few more right clicks off.
Oh. Charge is cancelled, but Volpizzi's looking, he's hungry, he's hunting. Trying to find some kills here. That Blink Dagger really paid off for him in the early game, but not paying off so much anymore. He really wants to get some picks. He's going to BKB next. Which is great against that Zeus and the Darkseer. So Radiant want to push that bot lane. They're telling everyone to just go bot.
Drawing on the map. But this Spirit Bear is continuing to be a problem with the Radiance, able to shove in top lane. And they don't have any travels up yet, but becomes a threat late game when you're able to push out a lane like this and then TP someone in.
You can travel on top of the bear too. That's pretty good. You can even backdoor with that. I don't think they really have any heroes that can backdoor towers though. Lone Druid might be able to by himself.
I think it's unlikely we see the Druid pick up an Ag since he is so far behind on items right now. We won't see that for a little while. He's looking to pick up an AC and just tank up the bear a little bit.
AC, maybe even a Vlad's from him if game goes really badly after this.
He is up to second in the net worth chart, passing Volpizzi in the last couple minutes or so.
It's important because you can push out every lane and get all that gold from every lane, so you can really shoot up the net worth chart after you get that Radiance.
Now, no heroes.
They came online a little bit earlier.
No heroes except for HTPG saving for buyback, but I'm sure once he picks up his AC, we'll see his buyback go away. Looking for the duel. Volpizzi not quite able to get it. Lone Druid just a little too fast.
Oh, charge going onto the Warlock, but it was canceled up by the Fisher.
A little skirmish. This one with Medusa with the team on the front lines, as she should be. They're trying to kite this bear out. A bear kill here could be pretty big, as it is a resummon.
Oh, Legion Commander has an invis room bot. Legion Commander is looking for this Viper kill. If he can get that pick on that Viper, he's pinging it out. He really wants, or Viper really wants that kill, actually.
Hull was telling him no, or Simple was telling him no, not to go. Lincoln's pop.
Lincoln's pop there. The roll in. It's like, oh
there we go.
The
Instant spells.
Stuns 3 heroes in the Medusa.
Pogs
Darcy, you're doing a decent amount of work. Warlock ult finally going down. Oh my god, this is a bad fight for Radiant. Great fight for Dire. Viper still doing a decent amount of work in the fight. Zeus is still alive as well, doing a good amount of fight.
We see the Nimbus cancel Simple's
Oh, the
TP.
big Echo Slam coming out. Oh, we'll be able to bring down 2 heroes in the top lane after that fight. The Viper's here to clean up. Viper getting the Viper strike in. Killing off that Earth Spirit. Forsaker's such low HP, but he has a Blink Dagger in 2 seconds.
He'll be okay.
He, out, he should be fine.
Now we see the work coming in from that support. The support Zeus is just doing so much work. The Nimbus canceling Simple's TP on the Medusa, absolutely shutting him down. That's an incredible amount of damage coming out from this P4 Zeus.
Yeah. The Zeus did a lot. That Nimbus Cloud alone did a lot of work in that fight. Surprising amount. That duel, Legion Commander would have gotten off so smoothly if it weren't for that Nimbus Cloud stunning him up all the time, doing a lot of damage to him. He was surrounded by Radiant heroes that entire fight. That was a really rough fight for Dire. It almost looked really good, but then it wasn't quite great when the Medusa went down.
Now you talked about the BKB counter to a lot of Radiant's damage, and Legion's got it queued up, or she does not have it queued up anymore. She's going for the Ags.
Really?
What do you think about?
Oh no, Legion Commander, come on, all peasy, man. So
might have to hop in his Discord and flame him for that.
Actually, this game it might not be so bad because Ags doesn't stop the disables from enemy heroes, but it does stop the damage. So Zeus is irrelevant. The rules is that Zeus can burst it. So Zeus becomes irrelevant, but then again, a BKB would just be better because it's more resistance against Zeus for longer.
And he can use it when he's not in the duel.
I think this is a mistake on his part. It's more expensive than BKB too. Doesn't give him the better stats too. BKB is a good amount of stats.
Viper with a DD. Like a turned on.
It's blocked by the Fisher though.
They're just gonna shine up.
By Zeus doesn't really see much.
Game very, very even. Only 1k up for the side of the Radiant after 37 minutes of gameplay.
Is that Medusa's really high up in the net worth chart. Let's see if she can really put that to use. She's only been really tanky. She hasn't done a lot of damage so far. Let's see if she's building MKB right now, so she might get tanky enough to, or might do enough damage now to be a big force in that fight. But her ultimate's really the only thing she's looking for in fights now.
Another duel gets stopped again by the Nimbus. And Genchek's got a refresher. He'll be looking to refresh her ult. It's a disaster!
Disaster. His Darkseer wall still didn't work. Whole city might actually fall here.
They're farming it. PogChamp.
Wow.
That was such a PogChamp moment right there.
That was a big Earthshaker ult. Holy crap. Malachi doing a lot of work in that fight.
And then the Shadow Word Chaotic Offering. Not a lot of people are surviving that. No one on the side of the Radiant, that's for sure. And then all of a sudden the gold swing is back in favor of Dire.
One thing that surprised me is that Legion Commander going in there, you got picked off right away. I thought that was the end of the fight.
No,
They're all dead.
I think we're on a little bit of a delay here. I think it's, what's it, a 2-minute delay? I guess that's applying to chat sounds or something? I don't know. Seems a little buggy to me. But obviously,
Yeah, this whole thing is actually booked. I can't actually click on heroes at all. It's weird.
I can click on heroes, but
Literally can't click on.
I don't have a net worth or XP chart going in the top right.
Oh,
So there's that.
bugged. Oh my god. This is ridiculous.
But the Axe Refresher Zeus is certainly gonna do a lot of damage.
Oh, Easer, I didn't even notice he had a refresher off. I guess that's why he got 2 off.
He got the refresher off last time, but he got the refresher, but he wasn't able to get the second Nimbus or second Thundergod's Wrath off in that last fight.
For the Nimbus, I think the 2 Nimbus clouds are doing a lot of work in these fights.
You just gotta get a little bit more vision.
Nate, I'd like to correct you. The Ags on Legion Commander does stop her from being stunned. It makes her spell immune, like a BKB. Stops damage
Yeah, yeah.
and the stuns from coming through.
But like, yeah, but like it's a BKB basically for, and it stops the damage too, but just for when she's in duel, not for when she's out of duel.
Right, but that's a 8-second. Let's see. 8-second, 50-second cooldown BKB. I think that's decent.
And I mean, like, it's worse than normal BKB in the fact that you have to actually be in the fight and like killing people to do that, and also, like Spearbreaker ult and Viper Strike still go through that too, so it's not that great. At least in my opinion. I don't know. In my opinion, it's not that great. Maybe he has the right idea here, but I don't see it happening.
We see him slowly start to slip down the net worth chart, Volpizzi that is, as he's just getting slightly out farmed, obviously by the Lone Druid with his Radiance, and by Viper.
Viper going for MKB next. It's going to be a great item. Not to counter evasion mostly, but just to get damage out. Damage is really important for him. Medusa picks up the MKB first. Lots of damage on Medusa now.
Now, someone,
All
Pog,
those dire heroes, or all the raging heroes.
Champ, circling them. They look like they want to move. They might smoke up. Do they have a smoke on anyone? Nope.
I can't tell. I can't click on any heroes.
No, they don't have a smoke, so they're not going to look to do that. They're flying one out on the courier, actually.
Courier does, though. Courier
Yeah.
does,
Legion with a big jump on Genjek. Is it going to be enough? Not
though.
quite.
Oh, the Echo Slam going off just before the wall. Looks like the Earthshaker ult, doing a lot of work. Oh, the Warlock ult, big Warlock ult here. Viper's stunned up forever. Fatal Bond's not quite enough to bring down the Earth Spirit for the Spear Breaker, but it is enough with the Earth Spirit ult.
And they're able to
Big
clean
fight.
up.
Lone Druid wasn't there the entire fight. No Lone Druid the entire fight. It's huge.
It's going to transition into a Roche, a tier 2 for sure. Maybe 2 tier 2s.
At least.
Now they've got to send someone back to deal with the split push from HTPG. His demolish on the bear is gonna destroy. Oh my goodness! Holy crap, that bear! If he gets a root, not gonna get the lucky root. Going for the melee barracks. Hole doing everything he can to slow down this bear, but it's not quite gonna be enough. Are they gonna look to TP people back? They've got the Earthshaker and Malachi's back, but they can't. They can't fight him. Oh, he's not gonna get it. He does get it.
He's so tanky though, he doesn't die. Oh. Yes, he's doing so much to kill him, and he's still got a melee rack.
Yep.
Although, mid lane though, they will definitely get that melee rack mid lane, looks like.
Now they're gonna be able to fight with 4. There is no buyback. Considering how poorly the fight went at Roshan, I think that's an alright trade. Simple's not going to be able to get out. Snarf with the clutch of vacuum.
Viper TPing in, that's a dead Medusa, it looks like. Once they do Commander Confirmless, it looks like the Commander should back off as well. Big kill on the Medusa. They have to commit so much for that though, the wall and the Viper Strike both going down for that.
Now, Dusa does have buyback. Simple's got the buyback, so he is able to buy back for this fight.
And we see Medusa queuing up a butterfly, but Viper already has MKB. Maybe is this Medusa going for butterfly for the lone druid instead? Is that worth it?
I'm trying to paste a
Fisher
link
block
to
going out.
Cake. There we go.
Charge going
Fatal
into
Bonds on a
he
bunch
gets
of
the cancel
creeps.
off at the very last moment. Legion Commander going and dueling the Zeus up.
He wasn't able to kill the Zeus last time. Zeus doesn't do too much with the blade mail on him.
Might kill the Zeus. Tanky, although
There you go.
Nice. Good job.
Upheaval out. This Viper is able to get out with a surge. They look like they're just going to turn tail and run. Meanwhile, the bottom range barracks is going to fall. Is not going to fall. 3 HP.
Oh man.
Whew.
Oh, they're going down mid. Dire is just, they're done with this game. They're going down mid. They want to end this crap.
They don't have any big cooldowns to fight around. They didn't expend anything last fight. So they've got Dusa ult, as we see, Echo Slam.
Echo Slam
Here we go.
stunned up 2 heroes in the Medusa ult. Viper is disarmed
That's pretty
and
rough.
disillusioned with his life. He will fall.
No buybacks on the side of the Radiant. There's one. The only other one that's got it is Darkseer. And there it is.
Braxton not try to end right now, it looks like. Not much they can do to Spirit or the Earthshaker Fisher block over there. Earthspirit with a very ballsy jump. Oh, the big vacuum wall, but won't do a whole lot of damage. DJ Commander dueling up the Darkseer. Should be enough to kill him. Up top, though, looks like Lone Druid might just get the Earthshaker does fall. DJ Commander is able to kill off that
And the Abyssal coming out.
Breaker.
That looks like it's gonna be GG. Yep.
Yep,
And
there
it's
it is,
called.
the GG call.
So, no courier needed. Take it 2-0 against Mr. Krabs. Both these teams are going to see each other possibly soon. They might just be scrimming each other. It is the playoff season of EchoLeague Season 2. This has been cast with Naticus. And
That was fun cast, man. Nice job, dude.
we'll see if they play another one. I think it's unlikely that they play another one, but definitely a better showing from Mr. Krabs this time around. Not quite the result that they're looking for,
They actually had a very good.
but nonetheless, very good game. A lot of wombos that were fun to see.
Team fight oriented build around the Dire side. That
Yeah.
was impressive.
Even with shutting down Simple so hard early, he was able to come back. He was able to play the part his team needed to, just farm while his team created space. Signy Lycan PogChamp, the 1.8k player who does not play like a 1.8k player. Absolutely destroying. MMR is just a number, theorized by Dandy, proven by Koos. And we're seeing that right here. 1.7k, the Pog champion. Whew. He's 3.3k party though. Well played from him. Well played from No Courier Needed. They take the series 2-0. This is it for us here over at, I don't know, shitty studios.
Casting Studios.
Shitty casting studios with Naticus. Alright. We're out.